We've escaped to a local hot springs, got to play in some hot water, dreaming of when we get on our boat. But life is not that bad right now. We got to see one of our favorite furry friends, and even though we're not done with our remodel, we have accomplished so much since last summer. We prioritized the things we needed to get done to increase our quality of life. We had a few major problems in doing this remodel as we were living in it, and have gone pretty much insane. Throughout this video, we will explain what drove us crazy. There were a lot of things that were wrong in this camper, mainly due to when it was made, 1956, and what people thought was tolerable for that time. As a reference, Rosa Parks was arrested in 1955, Eisenhower was the president, there was the Suez Canal crisis, and Sir Anthony Eden was prime minister, and the King sang Heartbreak Hotel.
With our rebuild, probably our biggest issue were the windows. We initially bought 1/4-inch plexiglass to put in place of them. Most of them were also either broken or the seals were shot. Placing the floor was way more time consuming than we thought it was going to be. And we ran out of time to get the windows rebuilt. We would have also replaced 1956 single pane windows with 1956 single pane windows. Then there is the frames, which are made out of aluminum. What's wrong with aluminum windows? Well, nothing really. You can even today go out and buy aluminum windows. But the true issue is what's called thermal bridging, where the temperature on the outside and the temperature on the inside of that piece of material bridges or transfers. We thought we had leaks. We looked and we tore things apart so many times trying to figure out where all the water was coming from. And what we finally realized through all the demo and putting back together, what we really had was...
Previously on condensation.
Ellen, there's moisture on the outside of my glass.
It's condensation, Johnny.
But what about the fog on the windows?
It's not fog, Johnny. It too is called condensation.
Condensation.
Because of the condensation, we replaced all the windows with vinyl windows that we bought from a discount window place. We went with what sizes were available, so we had to do some bucking and cutting and framing to make them all fit. We are so happy to have windows that open and close, don't leak, and it stopped our thermal bridging issue.
Insulation 101. The goal is to get a level of equilibrium of hot to cold inside your wall. Insulation, no matter what material, is designed to slow or stop the transfer of heat or cold. In a perfect world, the temperature will be equal in the middle of your wall, which stops
condensation.
There is a lot of math that you can do to figure out your R factor based on the type of insulation, or as the people in the UK and Australia say, maths. FYI, having an S on the end of math is so weird. You don't say musics, and you don't say I took an econs class. And deer are just deer. If you're talking about 1 or 50 of those bastards. But we still like hearing them say maths, and we really like the way they pronounce aluminum. Aluminium. We ended up pulling the Tyvek off, mainly because it didn't breathe. And then we ended up using asphalt paper, felt paper, roofing felt, because it gave a little bit of a barrier, plus it has the ability to breathe. Then we laid in 1/2-inch plywood, did all of our wiring, pinned it all to the wall. Currently, we have about 90% of all of our walls done. We're excited to get the rest of it done soon.
Creating this video reminds us of how much we've accomplished. We're so excited of our next adventure of sailing. Watch our videos to see how it all unfolds. With our windows replaced, we stopped being bonkers, chasing after imaginary leaks. Our humidity was manageable, and we could focus on our quality of life, like food, cooking, and dishes. We came with a plan to build our kitchen cabinets and countertop, and we ran with it.